As one woman said, most of the time I spent leading in the corporate and nonprofit world, I was doing so as a very guarded half version of myself. I was leading from my mind, passionate about making things happen, of course, but not connected to the place within that allowed me to truly lead from my most authentic self. So who we are is not fixed in place. We are fluid. So women have to have a dynamic process of renewal and reinvention so that we don't become an imitation of ourselves year after year. And the way that works is it's a simultaneously letting go and moving forward. So letting go of what's no longer a fit and moving towards what really calls us and excites us. Letting go of thoughts that do not serve you and moving towards what really excites you, or hanging around people that bring you up. That's renewal and reinvention. By the way, the biggest source of burnout, if you're feeling close to burnout, is trying to be someone you're not. So this one's really good. A lot of us don't know that life is not neutral, it's extraordinarily life positive. There is an impulse in every single one of us that is urging us to be our most bodacious selves. Think about any time you've had a failure or a setback or a disappointment. What happened then? You rose. You have an amazing spirit inside of you that is resilient. And so when you have the point of view that life is on your side, you can trust that every experience that comes to you, no matter how oppositional or scary it is there to bring more of your true self through. It's there to help you to take on your power and claim your success and step into the truth of who you are. So when we do that, when we evolve, this is the cool thing on the vertical, and when we integrate the spiral, we become these women that have more character, more confidence, more relatedness, more connection, more resilience, more compassionate for other people. And by the way, that's what they're looking for in leaders today. In John Gerzema's study, what do you think the single factor people most correlated with 21st century leadership? Being authentically expressive, having the courage to put yourself and your ideas out there. Does that sound like fun? Scary sometimes, but fun, right? So, authenticity is the new power. Authenticity is not trying to be like what you think a businesswoman would look like or somebody powerful would look like. It's being you in your quirkiness, in your imperfection. It's being you. And the cool thing is, think about the women that we celebrate in our culture. There's something they have in common. Lena Dunham, Amy Schumer, Ellen, Oprah, they're pretty authentic. Here's the other good news. When you're authentic, you're happy. And when you're happy, good things happen. 12-year Harvard study found on happiness by Sean Acorns. Creativity triples, intelligence rises, productivity improves 31%. And here's the kicker. You're 40% more likely to be promoted. So, how do you practice this new kind of power? How do you operationalize it? Energy. Energy is our presence. You know, to have executive presence, you have to be present. So presence is about being present. Also, you can move your energy. So as Amy Cuddy says, power moves. You know, you can move your energy. You can make it happen. All of the co-creative powers are about becoming more deliberate and becoming more receptive. And where energy goes, attention flows. So the co-creative power of mind, what you think about comes about. The co-creative power of feelings, you know, one negative experience is equivalent to the impact of 10 positive ones. So you know this if you've ever had a bad experience with a dog. We have to learn how to let feelings in and out and not be gripped or seized by them. We have to be acquainted with our feelings, intimate with our feelings in order to be able to keep flowing. That's the whole idea of the spiral, is to keep flowing. Speech. The words we use lay down the blueprint of our lives. We sometimes just say things, and that's not really what we want, but what you say will come about. And action. It's all about learning how to act, not react, and to take actions that scare you, but that really excite you. So let me give you a quick thing. energy. Calm down to power up. Stop believing negative thoughts, focus on the miracles. Savor your achievements to internalize success. Next time you have a win, celebrate it. Let go of past failures, move on. Speak from the voice of your courageous, true self. Be willing to be bold. Be willing to be proud of what you've accomplished. Stop doing everything. Just do the next right thing. Take one small risk a day.